Hey, it's Nax. This is Billy, and that's cool. And today we're going to be watching a new episode of Obi Wan, and I'm so excited. Let's recap what happened in the last episode. So, we saw Obi Wan kind of get back into the groove of things, which is, always nice to see. We also saw that in the Inquisitor HQ, they kind of like have this tomb of Jedi's, which was really freaky when I first saw it, and we're not really 100% sure as to what they do with the Jedi's there. When I first saw it, I was thinking, oh, they're keeping them for like experiment and stuff. But some of you guys are actually commenting that it's like a trophy room for them, which is actually pretty cool if you're a serial killer. If you're normal, it's just very sad and sickening to its very core. One of the Jedi's that we saw there was actually Terasanube, and a lot of you guys recognize him from the Clone Wars animated series. About that, I'm actually watching that in chronological order over at my Patreon, so if you guys want to check that out, go on ahead and check it out. Going back to the series, so far I'm really enjoying the series. I mean, I feel like it doesn't really hold a candle next to The Mandalorian for me. I mean, that for me is really still top notch. However, there are a couple of scenes which I find to be really cool in Obi-Wan. There's this one particular scene which I feel like was very well made and masterfully done. Okay, I'm just kidding. But seriously though, my favorite scenes from the series has got to be every single time we get to see the torment, the stress, the anxiety that Obi-Wan goes through. And it's not just because it's a fun scene for me to watch because of how much of a great actor Ewan McGregor is, but it also gives us an idea of where Obi-Wan's headspace is at. And because of that, we're given context as to why he does what he does. On the flip side, we have Vader. I mean, we do see him on the screen, but every time he's on screen, he does something cool, but we don't know why he does what he does. I mean, everything that we're going off of with Vader is everything we know from the original trilogy and from the prequels. But the series hasn't really given us enough scenes that would give us an idea of what he's thinking or what he's going through. I mean, granted, the series is called Obi-Wan and not Vader, so already he might not have a lot of scenes, but it doesn't take, they don't have to invest in a lot of scenes for Vader. Like, I feel like it could take just one or two sentences, I mean, from Vader himself, and then boom, we'll know what he's thinking and what's motivating him, what's his motivation. I mean, even if it's just a little bit of a snippet of what his thoughts are, I'd be happy with that already because I do understand that he needs to keep a little bit of the mystery alive. But another thing that I like to see is probably a one-on-one, a rematch between Obi-Wan and Vader, and yeah, I'd be good. I'm sold. Anyway, as always, at the end of every episode, I will be unboxing another lightsaber, so tune in for that one. As always, don't forget to give this video a like, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button so that I know that you like this type of content. So without further ado, let's get started with Obi-Wan episode 5. This is gonna be a good one. I feel like this episode's gonna be a good one, you guys. It's Coruscant.
Oh, there you are.
Oh my god, it's a flashback!
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, Master.
Good. Then maybe I stand more of a chance this time.
Are you?
Oh my god!
Then let's begin.
Oh my god. That was too short-lived. That was too short.
Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, she got the title.
Haja,
Oh,
what
Haja's
are you
here.
doing here?
I had nowhere else to go. This place is a good business opportunity, though.
Why is it that he's thinking about business at a time like this?
All right, let's hurry it up. Get ready for dust off. Leave anything you don't need.
Oh no. Oh.
You grow too aggressive, Anakin. Be mindful. The Jedi's goal is to defend life, not...
Oh.
Which is why you're good.
Oh, we can still see the hot-tempered Anakin in that flashback.
Launch the attack.
Oh no, the stormtroopers are there. Bro, they look badass. They kind of look badass a bit, but they're the bad guys. Yo!
They're trying to blast through the outside door.
That was underwhelming.
That was underwhelming.
Did you try going in the vents to see what's going on?
It's not playtime right now, princess.
Do as she
Aww.
asks. You trust me? I trust her. Get her the ladder.
Aww. I love how you can see the bond between Obi Wan and Leia. They just trust each other now wholeheartedly.
14 people died, and 6 of them were children. And I couldn't do anything to help them.
Dude, the Empire is freaking brutal.
Some things you can't forget. But you can fight to make them better.
We're in trouble.
Let it absorb, Obi. Absorb what she just said.
Unless you were there.
It doesn't matter.
She was a Padawan.
Order 66, you were a youngling. That's how you knew you saw him.
Stop.
Oh, shucks. How did she survive?
When he left, I played dead.
She played dead.
Bodies.
You're not serving him, are you?
She's gonna try to backstab him.
Let me help you.
Do you really want Anakin dead?
Oh no!
You have no idea what I've done alone.
Oh, shucks. I just want to give Reva a hug. That's trauma right there. Shucks. What the heck? Yo, it's crazy. Let's go, Obi-Wan! Uh-oh. Oh, shucks! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, shucks! Oh, no! Yo! Tala's gonna die! Oh! And the robot! No! Oh my god! Let's be with you. No!
She's working on it.
She did such a noble thing. What the heck?
The Grand Inquisitor has breached the walls.
Dude, this lightsaber fight is so cool.
You want to tell me? Are you gonna fight without a weapon?
What's the plan, Obi-Wan?
There are other ways to fight. Are you gonna let him do it again? What he did to you? We can stand this together.
Think. He won't see it coming.
Because all he'll see is me.
Oh, like tunnel vision for Vader. Maybe. Maybe. Whoa! Ah!
There. Your need for victory, Anakin, it blinds you.
It's true though, it's true! Young Anakin always thought he always had to win. Got away. Oh, nice! Nice. Good job, Leah! Hey, like, how does she even know how to do that? I mean, it did mention the red wire, but...
Come on, we need to get to the transport.
Oh no, the phone! The phone. The... Well, it's a phone for me. Because that's what it's used for. But the thing that... Oh no, maybe they'll use it to contact Senator Organa. Oh, shucks! No! Kagi! No! What in the world? Vader's so freaking strong! Oh, shucks! Shucks! Oh my god. Nice! Dude, that's so... Oh!
You're a great warrior, Anakin. But you'll need to prove yourself as your undoing.
Oh my god. No, don't do it, Reva. He'll sense it. Oh, shucks! Oh my god!
It was wise to use you against me.
Bruh, this is nothing for Darth Vader. Oh! Yo! Uh-oh. Yo! Dude! Oh, shucks. What the fudge? Is he gonna kill her? No, I don't want her to die. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh,
Did you
Reva.
really believe I did not see it, youngling?
All he knew was coming all along.
Are of no further use.
Revenge does wonders for the will to live, don't you think?
Yo, what the fuck?
Reva.
How?
We will leave you where we found you. In the gutter where you belong.
Yo, Anakin!
Grand Inquisitor.
I keep thinking of what Padme's saying, that there's good in him. Shucks! So she's the one who's gonna find that. Oh no! No! Luke! Shocks! Next episode, Luke! Bruh! This episode was so good! So many thoughts. So many thoughts. Let me gather my thoughts. So that was such a good episode. Definitely better than the episode last week. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about, but let's start off with the obvious choices, which is Vader. We got to see Vader being such a totally complete badass in this episode, starting with him stopping an entire freaking ship and making it land, and then you just saw how he ripped it open, but of course he got tricked. But still, that was so cool, and we just saw how that fight he had with Reva, I wouldn't even call it a fight because I feel like it was just Vader. It was like Vader playing with his food, and his food was putting up a fight. I feel like, you know what was so telling though, with how Vader was humoring Reva, was when he already had her weapon, but she broke it in half and gave her a lightsaber, kind of like as a, all right, let's see what you've got. Like, kind of like that. It's like such a badass Vader moment. But also, I want to talk about this underlying theme with the episode where they were playing a parallel moment in the past between Obi-Wan and Anakin during their practice, and how at the very end Anakin would always lose because he's um clouded by his greed to always want to win. And it's so true. I feel like that's something that he, up until now, harbors bitter feelings towards, because he feels so frustrated. He feels just so he has so much angst in him that he just wants to get Obi-Wan. um Another cool thing that I really love about this episode was Reva. I mean, like her story. It was a plot twist for me to find out that she was actually going after Vader all along. I mean, say what you want, but I feel like it was such a tragic end to how we came to know her, because I really didn't expect that she would try to go after Vader herself. But I felt all the emotion and all the pain, especially when she said, "You have no idea what I've gone, or what I've been able to do alone." And I think it just goes to show on how alone she's felt all these years, with seeing the only people whom she considered her family die before her very eyes, and having to always pretend to be on the Inquisitor's side, when in fact he was trying to kill Vader herself. That was really crazy for me. So now we know what she means when she meant what she deserved. She wasn't trying to get a promotion. She was trying to get Vader. It was a revenge story for Reva. But speaking of Reva, at the very end of the episode, she found the homing beacon, or like the telecommunication beacon with Senator Organa's message, and we ended the episode with Luke. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped with what's gonna happen next week. I feel like we're gonna Luke and Leia would probably be in the same place without them even knowing. It's exciting, exciting stuff. What else can I talk about this episode? Oh, Tala. I want to talk about Tala. What she did, like her sacrifice to save Obi-Wan and the rest. Like that was I kind of honestly am in disbelief. Like I couldn't believe it, but at the same time, I believe it. Like, yeah, of course she would do something like that. And of course something like that would happen in this movie. It's Star Wars. But I just kind of thought she wouldn't die. You know what I mean? That was really sad. That was very sad for me, that moment with Tala. But anyway, it's also just ironic how at the very start of the video, I said that I wanted to know what Vader is thinking, and we got that in this episode. in spades and more. Because okay, like here we were able to get that in the form of Vader having his own flashbacks with his fight with Obi-Wan in the past. And then we also got that at the very end after his fight with Reva, where he basically told Reva that he knew that she was after him all along. So it's just kind of, now it makes so much sense why he was so ready to kill Reva in the last episode. And I guess it just goes to show that us as viewers, it's kind of like we sometimes just have to learn how to be patient enough to see how the story unfolds. Anyway, I guess that's all that I have to say about this episode right now. Let's go on ahead and unbox a lightsaber. Now, this one just came out a few days ago. It's actually Darth Sidious, and it's smaller than usual. It's also the first lightsaber where you could recharge it on its own. So that's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh wow, it has some weight to it. Dude, this looks so cool. Okay, let me show it up close. This is badass. I really like this one because I like how heavy it feels. So I really like this one, you guys. And maybe it's because it has the good height ratio for me, but this actually feels like it would be a perfect lightsaber because of the smaller hilt as well and because of the weight that it has. Maybe I'll just need a shorter blade though. But this is pretty good. Good weight, good mobility.